Hello everybody and welcome back to Stormreach. Jesus, that was one hell of an adventure to the Eldritch. I don't even... What the hell happened to King Adam? Like, what actually happened? He's gone mad. Well, the city's still here, so that's good. We weren't even gone for that long, but there's like a time... Oh, no, hang on. Time goes by slower in the Eldritch. So if we were there for 1 minute, it would have been like 10 seconds here. So I think we should be fine for the time slip thing. He was gone for like 3 months, according to him. So, geez, right, or is it the other way around? Oh, shit, no, have we lost a lot of time? I don't know. Oh, shit, it might be the other way around, actually. Oh, crap. There's some weird stuff going on. Anyway, I should probably tell Laura that we saved King Adam, even though she was a bit weirded out last time. Oh, good day, Finbro. I wasn't expecting a visit. Wait, what? But nevertheless, I can talk. What do you need from me? What do you mean? I'm back from the Eldritch. We're literally going to the Eldritch to save Adam. What? I've saved him. We've got him. What is going on here? King Adam ran off to this evil dimension. We talked about this not long ago. Like, literally before... Like an hour ago. Maybe more. Laura. We were gone. We went into the Eldritch and... Really? You don't remember? Okay. This is weird. This is news to me. I don't recall us talking about this ever. Is he okay? What? Fine. Yeah, he's fine. He just... Well, I mean, he's ashes. I probably shouldn't tell her that. But he's a bit mad. I'm hoping Kenneth can sort him out. Well, that wasn't how I expected this conversation to go. I expect you to inform me of things like this before you stop. I did! I figured that's what alliances are for. No matter, thank you for your service to Eden Swamp. I'll make sure you're rewarded handsomely for this. Oh, thanks, Laura. I've been a bit lonely in the bed. I'm joking. Let's go downstairs. I've got to be a bit lighthearted after something as crazy as that. Like, what even... So, she's... What... So there's some weird time slip stuff going on here, clearly. The Eldritch has got some messed up time thing. Maybe anyone I talk to about it, like, gets warped by the effects and doesn't remember, or they gets it... Because it was all mixed. So the first time I talked to her, she said I'd already saved him, but we're like, we haven't even left yet. And then the second time, she can't even remember me telling her that I'd going to... That is bizarre. Okay. You landed the bartender? Having fun? Right. Oh man, it feels nice just to be back in Stormreach. Right, I think I'm going to chill out in the city today and just make sure people are doing their jobs. Are any buildings being built yet? Not yet. But let's have a look around. So I need to talk to Elva actually, and see how our project's going on, because she might have had a bit of progress on it yet. Is she inside the house, or I don't know? I think she said she was going to build it somewhere up high, and we only have one up higher place in Stormreach, so I'm going to have to check up there in a second. But she's not in here, no. So we'll go and find her. My inventory's filled with shit though. Actually, let's check this armor out. What's its stats? Shift. So it's got warping. Is it? What does it look like? I think it looks pretty cool. I might have to have it as like a secondary set of armor. Although Battle Mage armor does seem pretty good for Oh, it does look pretty cool. Man, it looks pretty good to go into battle with. But I'm sticking to my my Battle Mage for now. I'll have this as like a backup, or maybe Kenneth can wear it. Or Colin. God knows where Colin's gone. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff. I'm honestly, there's so much going on at the moment, I can't be worrying about Colin. If he's not dead, it's all good. There's just too much other shit going on. So we'll put the armor in here. We get his mega sword as well. We've got our Thormium wand, which we can use for all kinds of stuff along next to my... Where's my fire wand? Here. Alright, Thormium wand, fire wand. I've got some more ender pearls and crap, some balance shards. There's just junk everywhere. There's the ice sculptor, which is just, oh god, this broken sword. There's so much ancient stone. Oh, I've got to nick some of that. Some knowledge fragments. The hurricane greatsword. That looks pretty good, actually. It might be better than this. I might swap it out. I don't like the look of that sword as much. This looks fucking... Oh, man, this looks... Whoa! Whoa! Okay. That creates a whirlwind around me. Nice. Did not know that. Sweet. Alright. The life draining sector wasn't that good. Oh, man, these things... I feel like I want to mess around with... You know what? I'm going to put them in a special chest. I really want to play with these things. We're going to put them in... Oh, God, there's no special chest in this place. It's just all a fucking hell. You know what? I'm keeping them on me. You know what? I'm not even going to get rid of them. Crushed glowstone, whatever. Some random seeds, some gold coins, don't know what they're used for. Potion of fire resistance could be useful at some point. Man, this chest is just filled with shit. And I swear there's some ender pearls in here that I can drop off. Yeah. And fuck it, some seeds. So he's still eating his wormwood. Maybe he's got used to the taste. Maybe he's got some side effects I don't know about. Who knows? Right, we're going to try and make our way up to the top of that. I'm just going to fly, actually. Right, so man, where did he even get that armor from as well? That's the point. And that sword. Did he like make it himself? So let's see if this works. Do I? Oh, oh, I can actually fly up. I think it knocks people back. Nice. All right, that's some cool stuff. So it blocks and like knocks them back. That's pretty handy, actually. Right. Bakeries. None of these buildings have been done yet, but I guess we haven't been gone long enough. Right. Let's fly like a bird. Everyone still moans that I'm in bird form. You know what? Screw you. I like being a bird. Wisps. I don't know. There's something weird about wisps. They're not from this world. I like being a living entity rather than just a ball of light. I'm sorry, but that's how I roll. Is she up here at all? Ah, she is. Wow, she's right at the peak. God, I'm gonna have to get my castle built one day, but it's gonna take a bloody long time, isn't it? Alright, how's it going, Elva? Let's just get back down. There we go. I'm sure she knows it's me, but I haven't actually looked over this side of the mountain yet before. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my. Okay, it's a bit sketchy. It's very well defended though. It's very difficult for anyone to get up here, so a castle up here would be pretty sweet. But I guess she's trying to make her machine here first. Anyway, let's see what's going down. What's your plan? Hello there, Finbar. I've begun work on the machine. I will need to find a way to stop the abyss once and for all. So, yeah, I'm curious. How's this thing going to work? She hasn't really explained this at all. Well, I could only hear so much of the noise coming out of that gaping hole due to being mortal, but a machine can pick up far more information and process it to find something useful. That makes a lot of sense. You know, it's like having a bunch of... So we can have a magical machine. It will need a large amount of mana to run, though. I may need you to help me create a system that can produce a lot of magical energy, even if that energy comes from the sacrifice of life. Those dark altars that run on blood, they could be effective. Oh, man. Blood. Dark altars... okay, but... I don't think that's a very practical... I mean, we'd have to slaughter, like, so many animals. There's the light altars and the altars that burn the liquid, the ethereum. They'd probably be better, right? But blood... No, they're fine. There are ways to collect energy. I'll try them first if they produce enough. There's mana batteries as well, so I could definitely charge up a crap load. I could make a system to get, like, a ton of energy. That'd be good. Yes, of course. You do know more about magical power than I do nowadays with your experience with the altars. Although blood has a power that is something else. Oh, I bet it does. Those vampires were strong. Anyway, the reason I'm building the machine up here is to catch more of the information. Right? It seems to rise up into the sky and float around up here. Almost like invisible clouds of knowledge. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I have no idea why, but I am using this to create a sort of dish to collect these clouds of information. There may even be a way to draw these clouds in so we can capture almost all of it rather than random chunks. I have a theory on how to do this, but it's quite risky. So hang on, she's basically saying that all this energy that's coming out of the void, like all this knowledge and all these noises of people have been consumed, is like floating up to the top level of our world and like becoming a cloud layer almost. And we've got a way that we can collect it. This sounds good. What is the idea? It's only a theory, but some of the bigger monsters that are created by the Abyss seem to be a collection of souls, and they grow stronger as more are dragged into it. Oh, gee. So that big one down there, that boss thing we saw, it's not even one soul, it's like a bunch. Jesus. Your eyes could never see this, of course, but while I was dead, I could see them. Balls of light being dragged into them. Alright? If we somehow manage to capture one of these demons and fill it with mana, it should act like a giant magnet attracting all the clouds of souls and knowledge to one point where the machine could hopefully process it. Not an easy task, but our best shot. Well, it sounds like she knows what she's doing. Man, her dying's been pretty useful, actually. So we've got to somehow get ourselves a giant demon, trap it, and then fill it with mana. Great. That does sound very dangerous, but it does seem logical somehow. Yes, but first let's worry about getting the basic machine going. If you could work on a way to get me a large amount of magical energy up here, that would be very useful. I'm now going to start to work on the dish. Hopefully your blacksmith can help me make it from iron. Ah, yeah. That could be Joel. I'll talk to him for you, though, because he likes me. I'll get him on the job. He'll do it for me, because I don't know if he'll listen to someone who's only just appeared into the city to build a giant dish. Also, we've got to keep it a secret from all the civilians that this shit's going down. Because none of them know. Man, look at that. That fort definitely needs to get built, but it's pretty cool. Need some towers on it. Alright, so let's head down to the town hall. I haven't talked to anyone in the town hall for a long time. Let's see if I can actually... Let's see how hard it would be to actually traverse your way around this if you were, like, trying to scale in as a soldier who doesn't have any magic. Because most mortal people don't have magic like I do. I mean, I didn't until about a year ago. Oh, God. Yeah, this isn't easy, is it? Alright, it's a very well-defended hill. We'd have to get rid of this tree, for one. But, like, this is so sharp. I think I'd have to get magical elevators to come up it through the towers. It's not really a priority to make my own castle yet, though. There's just so much other stuff to get done in the city. Right. I'm not going to risk dying, so I'm going to become a bird. Again. Instead of a wisp, yes, you can moan at me. I like how there's still an Napoleon archer up here checking for people. That's nice. Right, let's go down to... Oh! I did not see that. Oh, wow. The cathedral's being started work on. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, good job, guys. Alright. Let's go down and check it out. Oh, it's looking pretty good. So they just started to work on the basics. Oh, it's going to have like a triple archway. Oh, nice. Okay. It's pretty big, actually. The flooring hasn't been set yet. It's been changed out. Oh, that's good. But man, this is going to be huge. So the altar will be like back up here somewhere. Oh, this is going to be great. Right, let's have a look. Let's keep going. How big is this thing? Oh, is this going to be a back end? Right, is this going to be the front or back? God, there's going to be 2 entrances. Alright. So maybe we'll have like a floor bit here, a plinth, and then it'll go around it, and then all the chairs will be over this side. This looks great. Okay, even though it's only just began, this is going to be a really good cathedral, I think. It's going to be like a lot. God, there's going to be a lot of materials. I'm assuming it's going to be like twice the height of the walls, probably. It's going to be a big old thing. But it dominates power, and I've got to keep my people distracted, because when they hear about the Abyss, they're going to need something to put their energy into, and having a church to pray at, or cathedral even, is going to be really useful, I think. So, that's good. I think this is probably one of the priority buildings, but we'll see. I mean, I'm sure everyone's going to want me to do stuff. Right, what's going down in here? Who do I want to talk to first? God knows. Joel, actually, about getting the dish built. God, that's going to be complicated, right? He says, hello there, Finborough. It's been a while. I hope you're pleased with the new weapons. Andreas taught me a lot. Yeah, that was really useful for him coming over and helping teach you. And the troops seem to be appreciating all the different blades and stuff. We've finally got enough to like stock most of our army. You've done good work, man. You've been really good work, considering you've been only blacksmith. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. It'd be nice if I had my own smithy soon and was able to hire my own apprentice. Then I could produce even better weapons and armor. Man, I really would like to do that. I've got the layout for a what do you call it? A fucking forge. I just need to get my right. So we've got to prioritize the forge as well, I guess. And I've got prioritize. So there is one for you coming soon, and I've got a task for you. How am I going to tell? I've got to tell him about this without talking about the Abyss. All right, so I'm just going to tell him I need a dish and it's important. All right. So you can't tell me why you need this giant dish, but you say it's very important to keep the city safe. Well, you are the king and you've made all the right decisions before. I trust you. I definitely need my own forge to do that though, but I can start drawing up some plans to make it while the place is being built, and I can gather the iron to make the molds. Oh, this is exciting. I love unique projects. Well, I guess he's at least distracted enough to get on with that and not question why the fuck I need this thing. Thanks, Joel. You are a good man. So we need to get a bloody forge built. It's going to need to be pretty big. Alright. So forge and cathedral. Right, we can get that done. It's fine. We'll just pay the builders overtime or something. Ollivander, how's it going with teaching the mages? Oh. Let's have a look. Glad you're here. Soon I wish to show you some of my standout students, but I'd really like to test their metal in a magically sealed room first. Once one is made, I can really test their metal. We may have some very powerful mages I missed. How exciting. Ah. Okay, so I still need to make that. Right, I can do that. That's pretty easy. All I need to do is make a room that's literally like surrounded by those magical walls. I think what I'm going to do, rather than making a nice building for him straight away, if he wants to test out the mage's strengths and test them on some more dangerous spells, I'm going to hollow out a wall in the mountain over there, like a cave, and just surround it in magic walls, and that should do the trick. Like a little, chamber of testing or something. I haven't talked to Freddy Priest Philip in bloody ages. How's the Lord of Light's word going? Hello, Finborough. It's been a long time since we've spoken. I know, man. I need to do the rounds today. Everyone's been a while. Although I'm already been very busy with all the combat and diplomacy. First, I must say thank you for starting with the cathedral. It will really help me push home the Lord of Light's power and make anyone a believer. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. We need as many people following us as possible. Plus, my ceremonies have been growing larger and larger. There's no longer enough space to hold all those who wish to hear my ceremonies. Oh my god, I didn't realise that. So is this place getting like filled to the brim with people every week? Sweet. Well, there are houses for them to live in now, so I guess there's families and workers and all kinds who want to just... Awesome, that's good news. good job for converting someone, or at least making them believe in something. Oh, it's only partly my doing. A large portion is they see you as a living embodiment of the Lord himself. Wow, that's nice. You possess such power to them and have been able to do great things and will continue to protect them, I'm sure. If you keep up your work, you'll have many people flocking here to witness the great city of Stormreach. And the cathedral will be a centerpiece, I'm sure, where they can witness the Lord's teachings. I'm pretty sure you're right here. Even though I know the Abyss could kill us all, I've got a plan for the future. So the cathedral's going to be a good thing to have there. Thank you. You've done good work too, Philip. Just keep on getting those people following us. Man, I really need them to follow the Lord of Light, because it's just... without religion, they're going to struggle. There's no reason for them to follow me. If I don't have any power, they're not going to help me fight and make this city a great place. So... Philip's actually a very key person. I need him pretty badly. Oh, what happened to this seat? Weird. How's it going, Tracy? I have no idea what that bar fight was about last week, but they left now. I hope you're keeping well, King. Oh, shit, you're over here. They were, like, beating the shit out of some person. Were they? Oh, they were they? I can't remember if they were Watchers or someone else. No, they were from Apollyon, weren't they? God knows what that was about, but, yeah. And who's this dude? I haven't seen him before. Kai, hello. Phew, am I glad I found this place. I've been wandering in the wilderness for months. Wait, you're the king of this place, right? Oh, so we've got someone from, like, far away. Cool. Yes, I am, and who are you? I'm Kai from a town called St. Azrael. It was a calm place with a beautiful coastline until a group known as the Dying Light showed up and took charge for a while. Then decided peace wasn't good enough and burned the city down to eradicate all the followers of the Lord of Light. Oh, God. That doesn't sound good. I follow the Lord of Light. They burned it down. That is why they're called the Dying Light. They kill any followers of that religion. That is why I ran away. I know your city follows this god, as do I. I hope it is a safe haven from these cultists. My God, gosh, I've got to beware of people called the Dying Light now. Brilliant. I swear you're safe here. Oh my God, maybe I should warn Philip about the Dying Light. God, they could be anybody though, right? If they're cult... I'm just have to check. I'm sure they're probably quite violent if they're actually, you know, aiming to take over. Right, oh, I just need to talk to the Commander Jacobs. I think he's moved up into the tower now that there's actually a second floor to it, and they can actually do some training up there. The fort's only built, and I want to put like a rooftop to it and some towers. That should be happening pretty soon. So, right, we need to make magic room. I'm just going to hollow out a hole in there. We need to... Cathedral's going up, that's fine. We need to make some mana batteries and produce a bunch of mana. Oh, these poor farmers are stuck in here. How do they get up here? Also, there's no one working the farms, so I think it's because they're fully done. We've got so much food in Stormreach. We're pretty good for food. We can survive a siege for a long time. All the food's inside. Here it is, Jacobs. How's it going?